Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's the Suns to start out. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center. Paul with the three. The shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Bridges misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Dallas moving the ball around. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Drills the three-pointer. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Powell pulls it in. First quarter, just over a minute played. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. They really don't want this game to come down to the wire. Coach said Luka Doncic is so good in the clutch, either shooting it, driving it, or passing it. We'd like to avoid that scenario altogether. So that means they have to be comfortably ahead in the fourth quarter. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Bridges passes to Crowder. And here's Booker from the arc. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Doncic against Paul. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
In the corner, it's Bridges. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Outside Hardaway. And the three off target.
2 minutes.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Hardaway against Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Off target with his three. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Jacks up a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. On the wing, Booker. This one for 3. And the Suns get it back. Back to Paul. Another shot. Up and in on the way.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Outside, Porzingis. 55 seconds left in the first. Pass to Doncic. Going inside, and the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Here is Paul. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got his second basket of the night. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Doncic with a screen on Paul. On the wing, Doncic. The three from Porzingis. Crowder pulls it in. Bridges, right side. Fires the three. Porzingis with the rebound. Doncic from deep three-point land. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 1. And the second quarter will...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. All right, we'll be coming up.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Paul left side. Ayton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. Passes to Bridges. Crowder sets a screen for Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Porzingis looking it over. Doncic outside. There's the drive, and it goes down 2 points. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Doncic against Booker. Pass to Hardaway. Fires the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Hardaway has got 5.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Paul against Doncic. Fires for 3. Chris Paul, and that's good. Paul's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Hardaway against Paul, and taken away by Paul. For 3, Booker. Crowder kicks to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Kicks it out to Paul. Down low, Powell with the steal. Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Bridges. Doncic feeling it out. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Paul. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
And so Paul nails both of them. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Booker against Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Out left to the wing. Ayton attacking. Booker outside. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Crowder's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Porzingis. On the wing, Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Mavericks trail by 3. To the middle, and stolen by Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The drive by Doncic. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Suns lead by
23.
All right, David, thank you.
20.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Reggie Bullock, Jalen Brunson out there with Brown. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Shoots over Shamet. And it's Brown missing. Suns leading by 3. Shamet, the pass to Johnson. Shamet kicks to Johnson. The pass to Payne. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Brown, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And for the Suns, they're shooting in this game 45%. Now here's Payne. Brunson covering from 15 feet away. That one wide left.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Johnson outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 3.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
Lets the 3 fly. Phoenix no good that time either. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
To the left side wing. The shot by Kleber, wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Kleber's got his first 3 points of the game. And Here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lays it up and banks it in. Payne's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Brunson, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Big Ben's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Kelly and put him in this style of play. What adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Payne passes to Saric. Back to Payne. Fires from deep.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Into the lane. Brunson, no good. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
4th team foul.
And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Shamet. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. 1:22 left in the third quarter of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Doncic against Booker.
Your Suns dancers dance team.
To the inside, Hardaway. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. No good from Booker.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Bridges attacking. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And the Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in. For 3, Booker. And the Suns miss again. Mavericks trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To end the cold streak, and Doncic throws it down.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket, all Doncic needs is a sliver.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Paul surveying the floor. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Luka Doncic.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Doncic with it. It could go. And we've reached the end of the third. The Suns on top. They lead by 4.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Here now a chance to show you assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. It's not going to go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Ball finds McGee. Bridges, no one around him. From outside, off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
The drive by Doncic. Banked in off the glass.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic outside. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. Now the dish to Doncic. And he drives in, and Doncic throws it down.
The assist.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Doncic against Paul. Feeds to McGee. It's Crowder on the wing. The drive by Paul. Porzingis with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And the Suns call time.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Andre Ayton's checked in for the Suns. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really fired up about this game.
Thank you, David.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 3.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Outside, Porzingis. The 3 for Doncic. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. No good from Booker. Ayton dishes to Booker. Back to Ayton. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Al Paul. From downtown.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
1:12 left to play here in the 4th to take the lead, and that's 2 points on the way. Doncic has got 25 points in the game.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Paul passes to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. A three. Gets the three to fall.
This is the red-hot version of Chris Paul right there.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Outside, Porzingis. On the wing, Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Bridges with the board. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Paul finds Crowder. Back to Paul. 24 seconds left in the game. Pass to Bridges. Time on the clock. Ayton trying to break free. Bridges misses. And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 1. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Doncic, here we go.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Paul outside. And there's the triple. A big three-pointer, but we might have a review here. And don't start this over.
The previous play.
Look at the replay monitor and see if it got in. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And no, the basket is waved off. The game is over.
And how heartbreaking do you think that is? You just nailed a fantastic buzzer beater, and then the rug gets pulled out from under you when the call gets reversed.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks. Pull it.
out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And two of the more efficient offenses in the league. Brent, there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, B.A. Scary offensive talent on the floor. And when these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively, there's no stopping them. And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Conley goes in. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Outside Paul. Driving in. Banked it in off the glass.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, find a way to get it done.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Six to shoot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Crowder finds Paul. Back to Crowder. Outside Booker. Paul against Conley. Paul can't get it to go. It's tipped. Stolen by Ayton. Paul passes to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And Booker with the jam.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
And here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Man, this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Ayton in the high post. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Paul against Conley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So maybe now's the time we talk about Chris Paul's intelligence. We don't have enough time.
Paul hits them both. Here's Conley. And he can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ayton passes to Paul. Out to Bridges. Launches it. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Conley passes to Gobert. And it's in there.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. There's 1:17 left in the opening quarter. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. 6 on the shot clock.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Phoenix.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line, pretty much automatic.
Outside Paul. Fires the three. Knocks it down from distance. Paul's got 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Paul. Crowder finds Booker. Stolen by Conley. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly...
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, B.A., you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful, so it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA. He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Bridges. Defense right on him. 4 on the clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Utah trailing here. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Conley. Hauled in by Paul.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Conley against Paul. Back to Ayton. This one for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Gotta push him out further.
Outside Paul. Over to the left wing. And it's Ayton off the drive. Crowder outside. Takes the 3. Clock at 6. Booker against Mitchell. From 12 feet. And that one hits the back iron. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Suns timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, fans, that was your Suns dancers dance team. Make some noise.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. And here's Bogdanovic. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Give them a hand, fans. Your Suns dancers dance team.
The Suns leading. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. Pure from three-point range. Paul's got 10.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% from three as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. Drops in the layup for two. Mitchell's got his third bucket of the night.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Conley against Paul. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Paul draws the double. Outside for Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Jazz have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. For three. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Gobert with the bucket.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
29 seconds left to play in the half. Back to Paul. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
From deep, Conley. Bogdanovic finds Conley. And he drives in for three. O'Neal. That one is off. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7. Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
The Jazz, 18.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So the Utah 5 right now. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Payne. And it's good from the elbow. And the Suns lead by 9.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Gay outside. Saric with some nice D. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Pass to Shaman. Here's Payne. Down low. Here's Saric. It's deflected. Whiteside with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And another miss by Utah.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Fires it, McGee. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Saric against Gay. Here's Whiteside. Outside, Ingles. Shot clock at 5. Gay against McGee.
Their execution has not been crisp this half, and it's putting them in a hole.
Here's Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Gay against McGee. Back to Shamet. And he's going for the lob. And he lays in the alley-oop pass. And the Suns lead by 11.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Here's Whiteside, covered by McGee. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Ingles against Johnson. Ingles, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. The Suns need to get off a shot. Back to Shamet. The 3. Rebounded by Gay. And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
They got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Phoenix calls timeout.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for Teacher Time.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. A different look for Utah.
Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Suns Dancers Dance Team.
Paul passes to Booker. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Bogdanovich against Ayton. Gobert inside. He's got 10. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Bridges finds Ayton. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's a one-on-one situation. The Jazz again can't hit, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Ayton, a screen on Conley, and it's Paul off the drive. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
The 3 from Mitchell, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Booker. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Crowder with a steal. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Jazz ball.
The 3 from Mitchell. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead. Up.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul passes to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Gobert. Until they foul intentionally.
Chris Paul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
The 3 from Mitchell.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Here's the 3. Offensive board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Right side Conley. Outside for Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Bridges. In transition. Here come the Suns. Paul for 3. He can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. And now we've got an intentional foul.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to O'Neal. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Paul with it. Out to Bridges. Ayton passes to Bridges. Now Booker, just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Fires for 3. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. They've led by as many as 11.
There are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Ayton passes to Crowder. Bridges outside. There's the double with Bogdanovich. No good. A bit long that time.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys."
Thank you for that, Allie.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ball passes to Bridges. From 15 feet away, the putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 7.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. And an intentional foul right there.
Chris Paul. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
1:42 left in the fourth. Paul against Conley. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Mitchell. The 3 is up. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Now Paul. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Left side Booker. Bridges against Mitchell. It's intercepted. Outside Conley. Into the lane. Left side Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. Three-pointer. Gobert. Yeah! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Ball against Conley. Outside Paul. 5 to shoot. Up and over Conley.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That will be the nail in the coffin.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Now here's Paul. Lets it fly from 18. No good. Timeout called the Jazz.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Now on the live for your Suns Dancers.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Crowder. The shot no good. Good D by Bogdanovich. Utah shooting around 41%. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Utah with the ball. Left side Mitchell. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Mitchell against Booker. And it's Mitchell penetrating. That gives them the lead.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
At the line for the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
The Suns trailing. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Sweet timing on that play as Ayton up there and ripping it down.
A minute into overtime of what's been a great one so far.
In overtime, 2 minutes.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Conley against Paul. Out to Bridges. Back to Paul. Let's go with a three. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything. Lets the opportunities come to him.
Hey, fans who wants a free t-shirt, make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your
Oni, he's checked in for Conley.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, B.A. Oni.
We are in OT. A minute and a half gone by, and what has been a great one. The three from Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. There's the triple. Utah gets it back. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
At the line for the Jazz.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go in OT. And here's Paul. The crossover. Outside for Booker. Oh, nails the triple!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
And I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Oni. There's the 3. And Booker pulls it down.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Bridges with it. It's Booker on the wing. Pocket 6. Oh, he nails it!
And they aren't over the limit yet. The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, an enormous three-pointer! Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Now Paul. Crowder right side. Pass to Booker. Crowder a screen on Mitchell. Here's Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Pass to Aiden. Now here's Bridges. Aiden finds Bridges. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused when weird plays happen.
Bridges right side. Aiden passes to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Pass to Oni. And here's Mitchell. Booker defending. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker to the middle. Got a piece of it.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Takes it inside. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Back to Ayton. Another shot. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Here's Oni. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Crowder with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Booker, the pass to Bridges. And here's Ayton. Gobert with a rebound. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his fourth foul of the contest. So it's Utah now. The lead is 2. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Here's Mitchell, and Booker pulls it down.
And the game has come down to this. They need a score, or you can practically call it quits.
Count it! A huge shot to tie it up!
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
Now here's Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And we're headed to another OT. A breathtaking defensive stop to stay alive. Again, we're tied up as time runs out. We'll go to a third overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride on the line now. Here we go. And here's Paul. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 12 now in this quarter.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
It's Booker on the wing to take the lead. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Paul against Conley.
Two minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Crowder grabs a miss. The Suns trailing. Booker finds Bridges. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. Crowder with a screen. Booker can't get it to go. The Jazz shooting only 42%. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
Suns timeout. With loudest section on the t-shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Conley on the attack.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
At the line for 2.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Ayton with a screen. Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Anytime CP3 gets inside the three-point line, or especially inside the top of the key, he's an immediate threat.
Conley goes in. Crafty move. Count it!
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Paul. Ayton, the screen on Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Shoots from 12. That shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley with the ball. And Ayton pulls it down. And the Suns call time here. All right, guys, what's your take?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for teacher time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancer.
Here's Booker. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. Unbelievable night. These teams just kept...
Coming up next, indoors, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the Battle of the Bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception.
It'd be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the Battle of the Bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Booker following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Nuggets ball.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Murray outside. Passes it to Jokic. Over Ayton. And that one hits back iron. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Booker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Booker's got the first points of the night for the Suns.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Murray with it. Bridges covering. Puts up a three. And it's Murray that time on the assist by Gordon.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Oh, and you know, when you talk about athletic and acrobatic players, circus-like players, Doris, Aaron Gordon leaps to mind.
Oh, my goodness, no question. Few guys are as explosive as Aaron Gordon around the cup. This guy has shown off his abilities in multiple dunk contests, including the 2020 contest, where many people believe he should have been the winner.
Now here's Murray, after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Jokic inside. He's against Bridges. Jokic with the bucket.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Now here's Paul. Passes to Ayton. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Good defense by Jokic.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And that one's good by Porter.
And you already see the great range, a calling card of Porter's. Even back in high school, shot 47% as a senior.
It's time for Kingsburg. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. All right, fans, that was your Suns dancers dance team. Make some noise.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Murray against Paul. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Now here's Murray. Into the lane. Rejected by Crowder. Bridges against Gordon. Ayton trying to break free. Bridges misses. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Murray.
Murray's got 5.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Here's Paul. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Murray following the basket by Chris Paul. Let's go. And Denver again with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And here is Paul. Pass to Booker for the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
On the wing, Porter. There's the triple. And again, Denver with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Paul. At the top of the key, Ayton. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Bridges. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And here is Paul. After Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Now Murray. With 1 on the clock, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
That one on Ayton. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And Murray really burst on the scene during the NBA bubble of 2020, really proving how dangerous of a player he can be.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. He got into double digits for the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Denver.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Jokic, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Suns trail by 6. Here is Paul. The feed to Booker. Bridges outside. Off target with his 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Murray finds Gordon. Back to Murray. The kick out to Barton. On the wing, Porter. It's good from long range.
Michael Porter Jr.
Porter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
Here's Murray, rejected by Booker. Kicks it out to Paul from downtown. Barton with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 7. Murray surveying the D. Jokic with it. He takes it in. And we have an intentional foul there, G. I wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Gordon inside. Defended by Bridges. 5 to shoot. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bridges outside. Driving the lane, and it's sent back by Jokic. Second shot opportunity. Booker with a deep 3. And the Suns get it back. Here's Ayton. There's the pass to Paul. They grab their own miss. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Porter finds Jokic. Murray outside. Back to Jokic. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Barton in the corner. A 3 ball, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Suns with the completely new group on the floor. Suns trail by 11. Payne looking around, and he drives in. And McGee kicks to Payne. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Phoenix calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Morris outside. Passes it to Najee. Oh, good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Pass to Nader. Trying to end the drought, and he gets the jumper to drop. Nader's got it back down to single digits for Phoenix. Nuggets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Morris outside. From deep 3-point range, Phoenix grabs the miss. Johnson inside. Here's McGee. Nader the pass to McGee.
Denver foul. P.J. Dozier. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Payne. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's McGee with the jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And so it's Denver.
Your Suns.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
The Nuggets, 27.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. It's Najee in at the center position.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Morris passes to Najee. Now the pass to Dozier. 6 to shoot. Nice move. Nader grabs the board.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's Shamet. Johnson kicks to Shamet. Johnson with a screen on Rivers. Shoots to the right side. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. And it's Denver the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Najee passes to Rivers. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Dozier, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Morris with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. Morris, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Chalk up 2 there.
Monte Morris.
And the Nuggets lead by 5.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here's Payne, covered by Morris. And here is Shamet. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Morris looking over the floor. They double him with Payne. Here's Najee. Offline with his 3. Suns trail by 3. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Nader. Now here is McGee. Pass to Shamet. McGee inside. Morris is there. It's stolen by Morris. One-on-one fast break. Here's Rivers. Pass to Najee. Outside, Green. From past the arc. Rebound by the Suns.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here. Now, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Who won the t-shirt? Make some noise!
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
Who's coming out of the court? Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Jokic sets the screen for Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Al Paul. He's got 6. He kicks to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Booker outside. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Booker's got 13 points.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And there's the pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
I love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
Paul with the ball. Going inside. And there it is for him. Paul's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
Oh, terrific finish to get this game all knotted up there. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Pass to Jokic. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Murray, here we go. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
To the left side wing. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got 19 points.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nuggets lead. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Denver leading by 6. Up it forward, they'll head Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And he recovers it. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Chris Paul. Now here's Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Back to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Tries again. Offensive rebound. Martin passes to Murray. Driving to the basket. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
Boy, and on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Paul looking around. Barton against Booker. Ayton a screen on Murray. Ayton in the high post. No good that time. And it's Denver the other way. Pass to Murray. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Chris Paul. That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Murray up on top. Defended by Booker. Murray against Ayton. Shot clock at 3.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And the dunk by Booker.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Murray against Booker. They could use a bucket. Murray, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And the dunk by Booker.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the and one.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
2 minutes.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Paul against Murray. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Denver in the lead. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Paul against Murray. Shoots. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Crowder to the inside. Porter with the steal. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Porter against Crowder. In the corner, Murray with it. The pass to Jokic. Oh, good on the triple.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that possession.
Booker with no one around. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Murray against Booker. Paul with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Ayton wide open. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one.
That's the end of the
This
game.
win, such a tremendous... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
Welcome, sports fans. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Porzingis. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. He can't hit that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Doncic with it. Hardaway on the wing. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Paul. No good. A bit long that time.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Hey, and at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Driving to the basket, pass to Crowder. Outside for Booker. Now Paul. Back to Booker. Outside Paul. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. Connects from downtown.
Well, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Out to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Back to Booker. From deep. They get it back. Here's Ayton. And a missed layup.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Doncic into the lane. And Doncic hammers it home.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Give them a hand, fans. Your Mavericks dance team.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Booker. And stolen by Hardaway. Left side, Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Fires for three. Crowder grabs the miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Doncic against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Let's go with a three. Sinks it from distance. Bridges has got 5 now.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic, a screen on Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Doncic.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
For 3. Booker can't get it to go. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
But, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Now here's Ayton. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he drops the first. Ayton hits them both. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith from deep three-point range. The Suns clear it. Outside Booker. To the inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Doncic against Paul. Kicks it out to Hardaway. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Now here's Paul. Right side Booker. Pass to Ayton. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. He kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks ahead. They lead by...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Booker against Hardaway. And he lobs it up top. And Ayton with the stuff. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Finney Smith. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, going back to his rookie season in 2006, Paul shot under 30% from deep. It's amazing how much he's improved that part of his game.
Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Paul against Doncic. Shoots from the right block. No good off the glass. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Crowder outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Left side Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Doncic against Bridges. Down low. Outside Finney Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hardaway. Inside. Stolen by Bridges. In transition. Here come the Suns. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Shot to end the cold streak. Doncic, no good. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense player.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. He's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Pass to Doncic. Porzingis for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Booker, defended by Porzingis. Out to Bridges, lets it fly. It's wide right, hits off the rim, deflects the pass. And up the court they come, the Mavericks on the break. The open shot, Doncic. Dallas again missing.
They just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And that one's good. Paul.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Doncic passes to Powell. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Powell's gotten his first basket of the night. Here's Paul. 6 points for him. Crowder, a screen on Doncic. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. To the wing, right side. Pass to Crowder. Out to Bridges. Clock at 2. The 3 is up. Finney Smith pulls it in. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Kleber. From outside, off the mark. To the paint. Kleber with a steal. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Suns on top. They lead by 4. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for the Suns. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Dario Saric. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at small forward.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The Mavericks trailing. Now here's Brunson. Takes it inside. Outside, Brown. Just 3 to shoot. From deep. Not going to go that time. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. To the middle. And McGee with the stop.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Brunson passes to Brown. Back to Brunson. Here he goes. Here's Bullock. Nails it from 3.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Outside Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player. Great IQ, hard work has paid off.
Screen by Marjanovic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Marjanovic got his first points of the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
And Brunson, here we go. The reverse. And the layup is up and in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Outside Payne to the left wing. To the inside. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Brown. Back to Kleber. Brunson on the drive. And they take the lead. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Let's see who's the loudest. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Phoenix making some changes. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. There's 1:40 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Here's Hardaway. Doncic on the wing. Shoots over Paul. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. Doncic has got 11 points. Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. From deep, here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Tipped and stolen by Porzingis. And Dallas calls time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Give it a hand, fans. Your Mavericks dance team.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Doncic, here we go. It doesn't go for him. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. For 3, Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Launches the 3. He's off on that one. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Suns ahead, up by 3. And don't go away.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Willie Cauley-Stein out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer.
Cauley-Stein, the pass to Doncic. Driving in. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Chris Paul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. Over Hardaway. Oh, Cauley-Stein with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Mavericks trailing. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Hardaway. Poke loose. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Back to Cauley-Stein. Shot clock at 6, and it's Doncic on the drive.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
outside Paul. Up top Booker. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Mavericks timeout call. It's time for T-shirts! Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns, fast break. Crowder finds Paul. Out to Bridges. The three is up. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And here's Doncic outside. Hits the trifecta. Doncic has got 19 points.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range duel.
Unbelievable couple of possessions here. I mean, the energy in here really starting to boil.
2 minutes.
Now Booker.
2 minutes.
The three ball. And the Suns get another three.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
And as soon as they splashed that bomb, the air just went right out of the building. Total deflation.
And there's the call on Willie Cauley-Stein. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. A minute 39 left in the fourth. Doncic against Paul. For three, Bridges. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
It's Finney Smith with the drive. They kick it out to Porzingis. That three's off the mark.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight.
Booker, good.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And what a huge performance it was for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And here's Ayton. Paul for three. Kept alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 14.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. Booker for three. Mavericks with a rebound. And Doncic launches from deep.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
So no problem for Phoenix.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And it should be a good one tonight, Steve. 2 teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
No good from Booker.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Wasting no time, Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Al Paul. Pass to Booker. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. First quarter, just over a minute played. Out to the right wing. Down low. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Offensive rebound. Gobert. Conley left side. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
What you like about Conley, he has a nice assortment of shots in that mid-range area.
Booker outside. The pass to Ayton. It's deflected. It's stolen by Gobert. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And for a man his size, it's amazing how Gobert gets up and down the court.
Booker outside. He feeds it to Ayton. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pass to Gobert. Inside. And stolen by Ayton. Stolen by O'Neal. To the wing on the left. And here's Conley outside. Out left to the wing. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Traps in the tray. Conley's got 5 minutes.
You know, he called his number that time. Mike Conley picking apart the defense off the pick and roll.
Come out of section, get free t-shirts. Let's see who's going out of. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud and your dance dancers.
And here are the Suns now,
Give them a hand.
trailing here by 8.
Dancers, dance team.
Ball against Conley. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Who wants a t-shirt? There's your Jazz dancer. Give them a hand.
Conley against Paul. The kick out to Crowder. And they'll get another chance. O'Neal with the rebound. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. And he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Mitchell. 1:53 left here in the opening quarter. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Now, here is O'Neal. Following the shot by Chris Paul. O'Neal passes to Gobert. And they go to the intentional foul. It's his first trip to the line.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
Rudy Gobert has real enthusiasm for the game. You don't earn multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards if you're not passionate about it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The kick out to Crowder over Bogdanovich. Back to Crowder. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area. Knows how to get his shot.
Conley with it, out guarded by Crowder. Bogdanovich wide open. Sinks the triple.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From 12 feet out. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Outside Conley. Takes it inside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
A nice shot by Booker.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Conley surveying the D. Out to the wing. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. Good work defensively by Crowder. The shot missing. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Ahead by 9 is the quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down and give us 10.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Utah.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Pass to Mitchell. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. Conley with a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Conley's got 8 points.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answered 3.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Back to Booker. Knocks it loose. And that's an intentional foul.
Jay Crowder. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. O'Neal against Bridges. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. And here is O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 2 to shoot. Mitchell. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now, here is O'Neal with the drive. And he banks in the layup. And it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Now here is Conley. 8 points for him. Booker outside. And he gets the bucket. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint. Just working hard to get to his shot.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Mitchell looking it over. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Mitchell. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Timeout. T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get on with your jazz dancers. Get in the hand, fans, your jazz dancers dance team.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Ball against Conley. Booker, right side. Back to Paul. Booker finds Paul. And stolen by Ayton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Jazz leading by 5. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Ball against Conley. Passes it to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Here's Booker. Gobert with the block. And now here comes Conley leading the break. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. No good from Booker.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Bogdanovic passes to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. Bogdanovic with a screen on Booker. And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Team foul. Substitution
20 seconds left here in the second. Here's Gay. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Suns ball. Suns substitution.
Here's Payne. They trail by 11. Shamet on the wing. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
60.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the 5.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Ingles in the corner. Fires from deep. A 3-pointer is right on target. Ingles has got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Payne in the post. Johnson left side. Just 5 on the clock. Payne gets a wide open look, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Payne's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Clarkson goes in. He dishes it to Gay. Ingles against Johnson. Whiteside sets the pick for Ingles. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Payne kicks to Johnson. The pass to McGee. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Gay outside. Driving in. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Shoots over Shamet. No good off the back of the rim. Payne with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Here's Sharch. Scores after the quick crossover. Sharch has got his first points of the game.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Now, here's Clarkson. No points in the game yet for him.
Dario Saric. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Oni. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gay.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
No good from Gay.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
And stolen by Whiteside. And now Utah, fast break. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Clarkson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Shamet with it. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now, here's Ingles. 7-point differential. Whiteside, this is to Gay. Yep, that one goes. Gay's got his first bucket of the night.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Payne can't hit. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The shot by Oni, no good. Driving inside. Plays it in on the pretty alley-oop.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Pass to Ingles. The feed to Gay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that's just experience. Rudy baiting the defender all the way.
Utah shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Rudy Gay hits them both. Suns trail by 9.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
The kick out to Crowder. Back to Paul. Over Conley. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Small stature, no matter. Conley.
And so it's the Utah Jazz ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Passes it to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Rejected by Booker. And they'll keep possession. Mitchell's shot is good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Ball surveying the floor. Bridges outside. And the pass to Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Ayton. Jazz leading by 9. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And it's Conley penetrating. He gets that one.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
The Suns shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Ball outside. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Here's Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Tries yet again. Ayton trying to break free. Can't capitalize inside. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for Utah. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Feeds to Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Bridges dishes to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. There's the try, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Ayton. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the shot goes in.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Jazz.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Now here's Booker, following the miss by Michael Conley.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist-to-turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding. Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Booker looking around. Good D by Mitchell. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good competition, but all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Barton. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Paul. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed, really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
And here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Booker. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Booker.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Murray, shot is good.
Yeah, there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
Outside Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Six on the shot clock. Barton against Booker. The offensive rebound. And Ayton gets it to go.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Here's Murray. Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Booker. Outside Paul. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot from deep three-point range. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Denver basketball.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to Jokic. Barton outside. Down low. Releases from 15. That one no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Paul finds Bridges. Paul against Barton. Paul with it. Crowder with a screen. Pass to Ayton. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3. Ayton's got 5 points.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Murray, no good. The Suns leading. Now Booker. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Paul. Barton with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. That shot wide open. 5 points in the game.
Some good anticipation there. Murray quickly out, leaking in transition and filling the lane.
Outside Paul. Ayton, the screen on Murray. Paul passes to Ayton. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Denver has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Outside Murray. And here's Barton outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Paul. 34 seconds left to play in the first. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Chris Paul, as a veteran leader, just sets a high standard for the team that he's playing on. It's really elevated the other guys.
Now here's Murray. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And the first one at the line is good.
And Jamal Murray in 2020 had his own bubble party, averaging over 26 points and 6 assists per game, and he led Denver into the conference final. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside for Booker. Here's a three from Paul. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And still a close game as the first.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Paul. He's got 7. 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets trail. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
For 3, Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here are the Nuggets now. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Outside Porter. Pass to Barton. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Booker.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
And the basket by Bridges.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Inside, Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And there's an ease to Porter when he gets up vertically. Man, he can rise up and throw it down.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. And stolen by Jokic. Here we go, one-on-one. Stolen by Booker. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Booker against Barton. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Crowder. Gordon with a steal.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
The 3. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Bridges finds Paul. And here's Ayton. For 3, Booker. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had has success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Here's Paul after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. 1:33 left in the first half of basketball. 5 on the clock. The shot no good. Great D that time from Barton. Outside Murray. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside Booker. We've got 1:13 left to play in the second quarter. Good D by Jokic.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Porter the pass to Murray. Jokic with it. Outside for Porter. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Outside Paul. There's the triple. And he can't get that one. Now Denver takes it the other way to the inside. Here's Gordon. They shoot again. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Gordon's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Bridges. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Suns substitution.
It's Shamet on the wing with 4 on the clock. And it's good on the layup. And the Suns lead by 3. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Suns ahead, leading by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sport. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Dario Saric is out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet, then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Payne in at the point guard position.
First team foul. At the line for the Suns.
That free throw no good.
JaVale McGee. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. The Nuggets trail. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Morris. Green finds Morris. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Payne. It's McGee, high post. And Morris over to help. And here's Payne outside. Counted from distance. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Morris outside. Here's Najee. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 to shoot. Crosses over. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns leading. To the middle. Here's Saric. Oh, he Missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Well, the Nuggets shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Pass to Najee. Here's Green. Here's Najee, covered by McGee. Just 5 on the clock, and it's Morris penetrating outside for Green. Takes a 3. The Suns clear it. Outside Johnson. Over to the left wing. Payne, pass to McGee. Oh, Green with a block. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Dozier. Hauled in by McGee. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. It's stolen by Saric. Johnson against Morris. Here's McGee. Second chance shot. And he hits the jump shot. And the Suns lead by 7.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Oh, they need this. McGee with a steal. On the break.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 53 left in the third. Here's Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Saric. It's rebounded by Najee. To the paint. Here's Green. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
McGee, a screen on Morris. Payne, the pass to McGee. He's off on the layup.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
Suns substitution.
And here are the Nuggets now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Right at the free throw line. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Bridges. Now Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Booker against Murray. Now here's Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Stolen by Ayton. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Here's Crowder. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, there's the alley. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's Jokic. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Gotta be more careful.
Outside Paul. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for three as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Murray against Bridges. Murray, no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Outside for Booker. That's tipped and stolen by Jokic. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The drive by Murray. Pass to Jokic.
The defense is giving them plenty of trouble here in the second half. They may need to run some new plays.
For three, Bridges. And no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Outside Booker. To the wing on the left. Paul passes to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Barton.
Suns ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Booker against Murray. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Clock at 6. And that one hits the back iron.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Paul with it. Barton covering. Pass to Booker. Down low. Fires the three. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. From downtown. Denver grabs the miss. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Murray. Out to Gordon to stop the drought. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now.
2 minutes.
The drive by Paul. It's deflected. Barton right side. Here's Jokic. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And Jokic using those muscles. Yeah, they're in there. Not allowing the defense to slow him down.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Back to Paul. Now here's Bridges. From the arc. Good D by Murray. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Hangs. And he converts the layup.
Murray fearless on that drive right there. Not worried at all about the contact.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. On the clock. Here's Ayton. Crowder outside. For 3, Booker. Porter pulls it in.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
At the line for Denver.
He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Out left to the wing. Here's Ayton. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Barton against Paul. Money.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
And it's Paul off the drive. Great D that time from Jokic. So it's Phoenix picking up the win.